It's time for the USA Archery Indoor Nationals Final 2020 edition from the NFA Easton Archery Center in Yankton, South Dakota. I'm Greg White, sitting alongside silver medalist in the Olympics, Vic Wonderly. And the stage is set for the Recurve men.
Please welcome to the field the 2020
And we're going to welcome to the field two of our top archers in the United States. One of them is, of course, Jack Williams. And this guy right here, Brady Ellison. Vic Wonderly, let's talk about the talent. I mean, you've been in this position, obviously, representing the United States in 2000 in the Olympics. Brady Ellison, three-time Olympic medalist. And Jack Williams, one of our young upstarts who just recently won the USA Archery Rebel Gear Buckeye Classic outdoor. Strong shooters.
They are good shooters. I've shot competitions with both of these. As a matter of fact, I shot the Indoor World Championship here in 2018 with both of them as my teammates. Wonderful people, wonderful teammates, exceptional archers.
So as we take a look at these two getting ready to do battle, Brady Ellison was your #1 qualifier in USA Archery Indoor competition. A competition that took place over about a time frame of a month in 13 different locations around the United States, and those scores were compiled. And Recurve men, your largest of over 3,000 competitors, 733 men competing in recurve competition for USA Archery Indoor this year. Brady Ellison was your #1 qualifier with 1,191 out of a possible 1,200. He only dropped 9 points in 120 arrows.
That is incredible shooting.
Look at the center punch on that one. All right, Vic, tell us about the field of play, distance and size of targets.
So they're shooting 18 meters. It's roughly 60 feet. And their bullseye there is about the size of a golf ball that they're trying to hit.
Brady Ellison is what you call dialed in at the moment. Now, Vic, I noticed looking at these two archers, different size arrows.
That's true. Brady seems to be shooting his carbon arrows that he uses for his outdoor competitions, while Jack has switched over to aluminum arrows to have a line cutting advantage for the indoors.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be 23s or 9mm arrows for Jack. And it kind of looks like it's paying off for Jack. He's just kind of hanging out to the left. So we have agents that are down on target for both archers. And there's Jack. You can see a little bit of movement in his arm shoulder area, typical for recurve archers.
Well, they have a lot of movement to make that shot go off, but you want to be able to do it to make that micro movement to set that shot off without having the bigger movements involved. So I'm sure, some of it's there's different factors that can play into all of it: strength, training, nerves, where the sight pin is when it goes off. It's hard to say what he was seeing and feeling on that shot.
There's a lot of Hoyt all over the field on this one. Tate Morgan, famed compound shooter, in the box as coach for Jack Williams. Toya Ellison, of course, wife to Brady, in his coach's box. So they'll be there to, at this level, probably just calm the nerves, give them a little distraction. Ellison again, a little high, but nonetheless inside that 10 ring, solid with those small diameter arrows. Williams with a good solid release. Jack Williams, of course, 20 years old, out of Orange County, California area. This 31-year-old, well, you can see some of his history tattooed on his arm. Tell us about the scoring system. We can see bottom of your screen as they score points per arrow. It's a set. They have 1-1.
So they tied on the first set with equal scores. Now moving into the second set, Brady has the opportunity to close this. Let's see what he shot. It's covered up. I can't see it, but I'm thinking it looks like a 10. So Brady will take this set.
Didn't look like it on the release, did it? He had that face like, uh-oh. Now Jack has shot a 9. So at this point, we know for sure that Brady's going to get the set.
So that'll put Brady up 3-1 advantage moving into the next round.
So Brady Ellison has got some crazy accomplishments in the last 12 months, hasn't he?
He has. Up until this point, most of the recurve archery stuff I've seen, I thought I could do it on a good day if I was shooting that well, but he shot a perfect 900 in Vegas this year, and that is just absolutely amazing. That is something that I don't think I could have ever done at my best. He truly was shooting exceptional, and he has been on fire this year. However, he has not made the finals in a couple of the outdoor USA Archery tournaments recently, and missed some of those rounds, but his indoors has been incredible.
And I know that the last couple weeks he's been hunting, so he hasn't spent a lot of time behind the bow. And when I spoke with him a couple days ago, because we've been here at the NFA Easton Archery Center in Yankton, South Dakota, I have since Monday, shooting a variety of tournaments. But when Brady showed up, I asked him how his confidence was behind the bow, and he just kind of looked at me and said, eh. But even Brady Ellison, who's been enjoying hunting season in Arizona, is still able to throw down scores. He hasn't missed one yet. Jack Williams, though, he's got to hope. Jack's got to put these in the 10 ring at this point, Vic, and just put any pressure on Brady if he's got a chance to stay alive in this one. So first one's good. First one, I mean, he needed to put in the 10 ring.
Yeah.
So he's 9-10. This is unreal.
Brady with 2 10s. Jack really needs a 10 on this one to stay alive.
Oh, just out left.
So Brady only has to hit the yellow on this one to tie the set or to win the set. So he shot a 9. Brady takes the set and goes up 5 points.
Yep. So for Jack Williams, he's going to be thinking about a couple of these arrows for sure. Silver medal guaranteed for either one of these athletes. But for Brady Ellison, looks like a good solid 29 to the 28. So now it's going to be 5 sets to 1. Chris Schaff on the left, your compound men's bronze medal winner from earlier today. An agent for his friend, Brady Ellison. They actually hunt together when Brady likes to get up to Montana area. All right, so here we go. For Jack Williams, he's got to shoot a perfect score, and he has to hope that Brady's going to throw one in order to bring this to a 5 set to 2, or it'll be 5 to 3. If not, Brady Ellison, is it true? All he needs to do is just split the points, and
All he has to do is tie this set to win the match.
That's a strong statement right out of the box. Okay, so a 10 for Brady. Oh, Jack, boy, he had a double look at that one, and you see it dropped a little low. He's surprised. 20-year-old car enthusiast, Jack Williams, got himself a Tesla Model 3 Performance Edition, getting rid of his Mustang. That was big news for him. He says he's really enjoying it. All he can do to keep his hopes alive, put it in the 10 ring. The rest of this match and the gold medal is in the hands of Brady Ellison. In the gold it goes, and that's going to do it for Brady Ellison. We'll wait for the official score down at the target, but it looks like a solid 29. Chris Schaff will mark those arrow holes, something USA Archery, World Archery tend to do, as we wait for the official word from down in, it's now official. Brady Ellison able to take gold here at the USA Archery Indoor Nationals final for 2020. So your #1 qualifier and your #3 qualifier will stand. These two athletes, very familiar with each other, have shot tons, and you can see the disappointment in Jack's face. Like, not another one. But Brady Ellison right now is absolutely on fire. So he'll head over to our interview station, and we'll get a chance to talk to him. Brady Ellison, gold medal, congratulations. Greg White here, well done, especially after coming off a couple of days hunting.
Yeah, you can see that I'm shaking pretty bad up there, and I haven't shot my bow in a month. I've been hunting all month, so you take the the shake that I already had when I'm calm and then add nerves to it, and it was pretty scary. But luckily, this freaking Hoyt XI, it shoots so dang good and is forgiving that I got away with a lot up there.
Brady, you said nerves up there. Now I have a serious question. Which was more exciting, the match here or your elk hunt?
Definitely the elk hunt. I think one, the elk were hard to find, but I got charged by a bear, so that had way more adrenaline than anything I've ever experienced.
So you're saying archery fitness is get chased by a bear and you get your laps in?
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't suggest that, but if it happens, it's good practice.
Now, the other question I had is yesterday, I guess they had a shoot-off for $2,500 in here that they kept backing up further and further and further. Is it true that your pregnant wife made it further than you did, all the way to the silver medal position in that?
Yes, she did. Two things I have to say about that. She had sight marks, and I wasn't the first person out, so.
There you go. Well, listen, man, congratulations. Outstanding. You're the 2020 USA Archery Indoor National Champion, gold medal.
Yeah,
great job.
Thank you guys for having us and doing such a great job, everyone. And thanks just everyone for watching. I really appreciate it.
All right, man. Get back to hunting.
Congratulations, Brady.
All right, so there you go. Brady Ellison captures gold coming off of a month off the bow. Boy, that's got to be a signal to the world in terms of how he's shooting. Big sigh of relief for him and a great match. So that is the Recurve men for the 2020 USA Archery Indoor Nationals final. Don't go anywhere. We have our final match coming up. It's Barebow Open, and it is a big surprise who's going to be shooting against each other. One of the most exciting matches we have in USA Archery coming at you in a moment.
If you're punching the clock between punching tags, chances are you know a thing or two about hard work. Because when you put in the time, you better get your money's worth. Boom! A new Hoyt Nitrix. This thing is tough as nails, and at 4.1 pounds, it's lighter than most Chihuahuas. And oh yeah, it also slings in air at 333 feet per second. It never gives an inch. It'll go against anything, Cape buffalo, white-tailed deer, elk, or snapping turtle, it don't matter. You want a bow you can drag through the mud and trust in your tree stand come bow season? This is your freezer filling, tag punching, season saving, all around go-to bow. And only your Hoyt dealers got it. This is the Hoyt Nitrix.
One chance, one moment, one shot.
That's a good feeling to know I can make this bow do whatever I want it to do and it will react. This thing is just so much more stable and it just controls an arrow so well. Coolest part about it is all you need is a Torx wrench and a couple of Allen wrenches and you can just stand there on the line. You don't have to run in and put it in the press and move those shims. This is a dream to work with.